With us. Daktari, thank you so much for creating time. I hope that we are on, Mr. Director. Mr. Director, are we on? Yes. Do I proceed? All right, yes, Dr. Barrack Muluka, Strategic Communications Advisor, is here with us, and we want to banter a bit on the IEBC vetting process or selection process that is set to begin tomorrow. In our story, we capture the fact that, this is towards gearing up for the 2027 general election. I know on this very same set, we have spoken about the IEBC. But what about these constituencies that are not represented as at now? What about these county assemblies? Just how critical is it for us to have this conversation? And up until then, or perhaps they have to wait until 2027?
Probably we'll have to wait until 2027 and beyond. Basically, the IEBC calendar is terribly behind schedule. Recall that after the 2007 crisis, Judge Johannes Kriegler and the commission that he chaired advised us that we should at all times have the electoral body not less than 2.5 years before the elections. We are not even sure that this is going to work out well because we have become a very litigious society. It is possible that somewhere along the line
someone goes to court.
Some other controversies, maybe about the people who are going to eventually be picked as commissioners.
Right.
You never quite know, and then we do not know what the inside is looking like. There's so many things the commission is supposed to be doing: procurement, voter education, voter registration, and so many other things. Delineation of electoral areas is not less than 2 years behind schedule. It should have happened in 2020 or 2022 at the very latest. We are now in 2025, and we distinguish ourselves for breach of the Constitution. Perhaps we will have to wait again before we get into boundaries delineation. Remember, that's an exercise that requires a lot of public participation, and it's also very, very emotive and controversy riddled.
What does this speak about the Secretariat of the Independent and Electoral Boundaries Commission?
The Secretariat seems to blow hot and cold. We were told when some people, I think they were the Gen Zs, they wanted to sponsor a motion. Basically a motion of removal of the current government, and the Secretariat told them that he did not have the mandate. But we also saw that when it came to the appointment of the current Deputy President, we were told by none other than His Excellency the President that he went to the Secretariat and they had cleared the Deputy President for appointment. So it's essentially a user-friendly entity depending on who is using it, and it can also be user-hostile depending on who wants to use it. But we do appreciate that the Commission is not properly constituted without the commissioners being in place.
All right. Okay, so here we are. And what do you anticipate? What are your expectations now that we begin the process tomorrow? And of course, the names that have been presented, perhaps not to paint an ugly picture of who they are or what they have done before, but there have been allegations that some of them are friends of the executive, friends of the president. Just how possible is it, to have, commissioners that have presented their bid or their interest, and what is the point of pointing fingers or picking out specific individuals? I mean, this is a political space, and you will agree with me, Daktari, that there are so many people that you have met that are friends of yours, and therefore, should that really be a factor when it comes to considering these individuals?
No, I don't think that that should limit the appointing the interviewing panels or even ourselves as Kenyans, we live in a society that is populated by people. We will have friends, and I think that it is not quite right to impute improper motive unless we have some very tangible evidence that there's something sinister afoot. We want people who are competent, people who have what it takes to run that commission.
Right.
They understand the kind of job that they have applied for. The commission has got a history, and the entities before it have had a history. We know it has not been very good history.
Right.
We saw that even when former chairman Chebukati passed on a few weeks ago, Kenyans would not even allow him to rest in peace. So those who have asked for these jobs know what they have asked for, and they believe that they have what it takes. So let us wait. Let's give them the benefit of doubt. Let's not begin casting aspersions this early. But they know that it's a tall order. It's a very, very uphill assignment.
All right.